This episode is brought to you by Michigan Economic Development Corporation. In Michigan, you can have both a rewarding career and a quality lifestyle, with plentiful career opportunities in world-changing, innovating industries, from electric vehicles to clean energy to biotech, with room for advancement no matter where you are in your career. Plus, Michigan offers a welcoming, beautiful, affordable, and inclusive community for all. Live your best life. You can in Michigan. Visit themichiganlife.org.
Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. Now, I might offend some people with this episode, but at the same time, I really don't care because... Okay, let me just get straight on into it. So, today, I seen this video, and it was a video that I seen yesterday a couple of times, and then again today. Now, I didn't know what the video was. I just seen a few people sharing it. But so anyways, I decided, like, okay, I'm going to click on the video. Now, I should have just left it alone when they was all like, oh, see sensitive content on Instagram and stuff. And I should have just left it alone. I should have just been all like, but see, here's the thing. Like, when I see that, I always think it's going to be a meme or something funny. So I'm like, I ain't going to pass up on a funny meme, okay? So anyways, I click on it, and it originally was like starting off with some like people like in the ocean, like in the water or something, and the guy, he picked up something. Then it just cuts next to a seal getting its head bashed in by some random dude. Now, can somebody explain to me why I needed to see that video? Because that's something that I just don't need to see. And that's the thing that I just don't understand, is that why do people make these videos to prove something? Like, I remember there's this Instagram model. I don't even know do I still follow her or not. But anyways, there's this Instagram model. I might have unfollowed her. But anyways, she had went and posted this video of a pig getting slaughtered. And then left this like big long message about like being a vegan and like, you know, eating vegetarian food and all that stuff. And I told her, because I was like, no, people don't need to see this video and things. And she eventually took it down. But I told her, I'm like, look, I understand your message. I understand what you're trying to say. But at the end of the day, videos like this does not need to be shared on the internet. Like, if I decide that I'm going to go out and stop eating like meat foods and stuff and start eating vegetarian foods, that's on me. That's my choice in life. Yes, I should be doing that already, but currently, right now, I'm gonna be eating me some bacon and some pork sausages. But videos like that, I don't need it to be brought to my attention. Like, yes, I know what goes on in these houses. Do I support it? No. Do I wish there was another way? Yes. But I don't need to see videos of animals getting killed. Like, I even remember there was this, it was like some compilation on YouTube of this, it was just like people going out in public, pretty much acting weird, but it was funny though, it was funny. It was at this McDonald's, right like down the street from my job. So, in the video, because I recognized the street and everything, but in the video, the girl, she was just all like, oh, this food chain killed my child. She was so young, she had her whole life ahead of her, but she was talking about a pig. Like, that would have been my question to her. Like, did these quote-unquote people break into your house and steal your pig and sell them to McDonald's? Because if your pig died of natural causes and then you're blaming your natural cause or blaming the natural causes on McDonald's, it's a waste of time. It is seriously a waste of time. But I remember that video, and that video, it's just so cringy to see people act like that. Like, over, I mean, like, yeah, it's like, you know, I guess, like, it is sad that this stuff does happen, but at the same time, like, I don't need people to be disturbing my lunch break, alright, and I don't need to be seeing videos like that on Instagram, or anywhere on social media, but it ain't even stuff like that. Like, I've been friends with people that would share, like, videos of people getting killed. Like I remember, I like the like I shouldn't even like tell. I ain't even gonna say it, but yeah, it was a person getting killed in the video, and I unfriended the person. I unfriended them, and I think it was like a few other times, like or maybe it was a couple of times that happened. But I unfriended people. That made it, and every time after I unfriend somebody, I'm like, look, stop sharing these videos, okay? Because I'm like, you might not care about being my friend and all, and I'm like, it doesn't faze me either. But I seriously, if you like, we can be close friends. If you share a video of an animal or a person getting killed, I probably would give you like a warning if we close friends. But if you just still doing this stuff, yeah, I'm unfriending you. And probably stop talking to you. Period. Like there ain't no other way around it. Like just stop sharing that stuff. Like people don't need to see that. And more so I'm speaking for others out there, because with that girl on Instagram with the pig getting killed, and then people like sharing like videos of people getting killed and stuff. I'm speaking for everybody, because I know I am not the only one. Like, and if there's somebody that dares argue with me all like, oh well, I like seeing pigs getting slaughtered, then you're just insane and you're crazy and you need to be in a hospital of some sorts, like an insane asylum, freaking Arkham Asylum. You need to be locked all the way at the bottom. I feel like there ain't even I don't know. Like, I'm so paranoid now with the internet and things that I feel like if I, like, of course, like, that's just how the internet is. If you do say something, somebody's going to say the complete opposite. But, dang, man, it's like, it's sad that, like, that's the world now. Like, like, even though there'll be, like, thousands of people that would agree with what I say, but there'll be that one person that's like, oh, I like seeing videos of pigs and people getting slaughtered and stuff. I'm like, well, then you're crazy. And we don't need to be talking at all whatsoever. Like, if you're into horror movies, okay, then that's one thing. But these wasn't scenes or clips from horror movies. No, these were actual people. Okay? Actual people. Because I'm thinking in my head, I don't know what movie would show some stuff like this. Like, I'm like, some of the things that I've seen on the internet, I'm like, seriously, I don't want nobody to see that type of stuff. And how I came across it, man, I don't know, but I wish I never did. I wish I never did. And it's messed up, like, that stuff. Because think about it. With me, that stuff done got embedded in my head. So that stuff that's like, I'm going to be sitting down, chilling, on a date, talking to my wife, talking to the woman of my dreams. Then all of a sudden, remember that time when that model shared that video of that pig getting slaughtered? Now I'm like, just dang, like, and now I'm looking at a sandwich. I'm like, I ain't even hungry no more. Like, let's go freaking, I don't know, get some Red Bulls and chill at the house or something. Like, that's like, I don't think people realize that stuff has an effect on people. Nobody doesn't want to see that type of stuff. Nobody. I know they're all like, oh, like, you clicked on the see sensitive content and things, like, brought it on yourself. I did. At the end of the day, yes, I did. And it's my fault too for clicking on that stuff. But that stuff doesn't even need to be posted. See, my thing is, though, when people take the time, you're out recording this stuff, putting it together, editing it all together and things, so you can post it on YouTube, post it on Instagram, post it on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, every other social media website out there. You take the time to do all of this, but why don't people take the time to actually go out and stop this stuff from happening? Like, why do people sit down and take the time to make these videos, but they're not trying to do anything about, like, the problem that they're talking about in the videos? See, here's the thing, like, bringing myself into this, and I'm not trying to say, like, everybody needs to be like this and things, but I'm just going to bring myself into this. And it was, today it was brought to my attention by an employer that, like, where it was just, like, he was saying how the, like, our boss was, like, I guess saying, like, oh, yeah, a lot of customers, like, they like Tyler and things. And then, like, even there's times where there's, like, customers, they'll come up to me and they'll say, like, how much they like me and how I have such a great attitude and all this other stuff. And I sat down and I started thinking about it. And I just saw it, and it just kind of, like, it hit me how I was raised into this world to where you go to work tired, you come home tired. But what if I didn't act like that? What if I didn't act like that? And every time when it was school, work, or anywhere, why do I need to go there like acting tired, like, oh, I don't want to be here, or I'm just gonna mope and just freaking throw my body all over the place and things. Like, no. That's why I'm like, every time if I'm like, I don't know, like, I'll take a nap, but even if I am tired, I'm still going to be giving off like a positive energy and a positive vibe towards people. Like, I'm just not going to be all like, oh, I don't want to talk because I'm tired. I don't want to do this because I'm tired. I don't feel like doing, like, no, I cannot be that type of person. That's why it's like, anybody, like, if I am tired, I'm still going to entertain people. I'm still going to be saying some old crazy random stuff. That's just who I am as a person. Now, I'm not saying everybody needs to be like that, but I'm saying, like, if you need to, like, you trying to have, like, more of an attitude like that, please, use me as your motivation. Ask me some things. Like, ask me, like, what's your secret? I'm like, just don't, and if, like, you know, to just, like, I guess just get straight to that answer, like, what is my secret to having such a positive, like, attitude and vibe towards people? Stop being angry. Like, that's the, I feel like that's the number one reason when they're like, oh, I haven't had my breakfast, so now I gotta, like, have an attitude towards everybody. Or I haven't had my morning coffee, now I gotta have an attitude towards everybody. My thing is, if I am hungry, if I'm in thirst of an energy drink or coffee or whatever, I use that energy, okay, that's supposed to be anger, and I turn it into something good. Now, a lot of people might not know how to do that, all right? Like, people that, like, say it'll take years of practice, all this other stuff, but no. Sit down and think about it. Why are you mad in the first place? Okay? Like, yeah, all right, if you didn't eat, if you didn't drink anything, then okay, like, work to your way to that, okay? Like, as you're sitting down, like talking with a person or having a conversation with a person, you just feel like, oh, I can't tolerate them right now. Like, okay, then don't tolerate them. But to have that, like, anger attitude, like, at least, like, don't give off that attitude, you know? Like, don't show anger, don't be angry, don't do any of that stuff, okay? Work your way to where you're trying to get to, but just be happy. Like, seriously, I'm like, my thing is, like, even I could be dealing with the worst of the worst in my life, okay? Like, I've dealt with heartbreaks, I've dealt with death, I've dealt with stress, like, frustration, like, you know, trying to build my career up and do all these, like, and it's just like all this other stuff that's hitting me and things. Now, I very well could have just, you know, and that's one thing where I'm like, you know, RIP to my granddads. But I remember when with the first time, like, yeah, I just, like, dealt with, like, kind of like a big, like, death in my life and things, was my granddad had passed away and things. Now, I went to work. I was just all like, you know, it's like, it's just stuff that I guess you have to deal with. Like, if I cry, I cry. If I'm sad, I'm sad about it and things. But I went to work, and I remember I was like, I think I, like, you know, it was like I spent the whole day there too. I spent the whole day at work, and I was just like, I was still the same way. I honestly, I can't remember if I told my supervisor. And I don't even remember if I told any customers about any things, but, like, there's times where it's like, if you don't really feel like being open or talking about things, like, you know, if you just, like, kind of just want to keep to yourself, that's cool too. Like, I'm not saying, like, you need to be open and out there and wild and crazy and things, but I'm saying, like, use that, like, negative energy as a positive, like, something, like, positive. Cause if somebody were to ask me, like, how big my energy is, I would say that it's probably one of the biggest energies that you can possibly have. Like, I'm not saying that to sound crazy, sound funny or anything. It's like, no, dead serious. I honestly believe that I have the biggest energy in the world. Like, one of the biggest energies in the world. Because I'm like, my thing is, it's like, there's no reason for me to wake up mad. If I'm hungry, okay, then I'm gonna go out and eat and things. But I'm not gonna take my anger out on a person because I hadn't had my morning eggs, my morning sandwich. Like, no, I can't treat people like that. I can't treat people crazy and stuff because I'm like, it's something that I brought onto myself. Like, I should have ate before I had left. I should have, like, I should have planned ahead. But I'm like, I can't do that. All right, I can't do that. So, anyways, what else can I honestly? I honestly don't know what else I can talk about and things. But I just wanted to get those things off of my chest. Like, have big energies and stop sharing videos of people and animals getting killed. Your Facebook friends, your Instagram followers, nobody wants to see that type of stuff. Nobody. And tomorrow, when you wake up in the morning, be happy. Just stop it. Stop with the whole anger thing. Like, people like ask me, like, you don't understand. Like, sit down and listen. Like, people might not call it a struggle, but it's a struggle in my book. Okay? I don't have a place of my own. I don't have a car. I'm a struggling YouTuber trying to make a name for myself. I have 9 channels and a podcast, bunch of different content, and I'm constantly trying to work on it. Then I'm over here like, I'm not getting paid enough for the stuff that I want to be able to do and the stuff that I want to be able to get in my life. But I'm still happy. And there's people out there, there's my favorite YouTubers, my favorite actors, my favorite comedians, people that I see at my job and things, all living their life to the fullest. But there's probably things in their life that they want and things that they can't currently get, and they happy too. Like, it's like, if you're gonna use that like as a reason why like I'm stressed, like I'm not at the point in time that I want to be at in my life, work on it. Work on it. That's like tying it into where it's like this whole like people sharing these videos and stuff. Like, if you want this stuff to stop, you gotta work on it your own. I tell people that all the time. Even when it's like people was like hassling me about making like certain YouTube videos and stuff, and I'm like, if you want this video so badly, you do it. You make this video. I don't care if you gotta like fake the video or what, but you make the video. I'll make the video if I feel like making it, but instead of hassling me about it, you make the video. And that's why I encourage everybody, if you want something to be done from a person or people, group, the world, if they're not doing it, you have to do it yourself. So therefore, period. All right? That's all I can really talk about at the moment. I can't think of anything else. But anyways, yeah, rant over. I didn't want it to be a rant, but I felt like it was a rant. I ain't gonna call it a rant though. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe. However it's set up. And if you're purchasing tickets from SeatGeek for the first time, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It'll now $20 off your first purchase. So, that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.